All right, are we here? Are we live? How's everyone doing? Let's see. We got 7 people in here. How's everyone? What is up, Silver, my man? Zbeck. Yeah, Zbeck I think is still bullish. We'll look at it probably. What's up, Tony? How you doing, my man? Yeah, we'll see how many people show up here Sunday at 5 or what's today? Oh, today's Thursday. I don't know why I was thinking it was the weekend, but yeah, we're bearish right now. We are still holding support on Bitcoin from the most recent low to the high, 236 at this 116 level. So we are coming down below, probably forming another wick. So as of right now, it's just kind of bearish. Nothing really happening. Same thing with Zbeck network. Zbeck still getting stuck. So we're getting stuck at the 1272 at 0052, but we are breaking to the upside, it looks like here. And it's doing the same thing it did last time. So the 3-day candle's getting stuck at the moment. We'll see what happens here. But we still have that bullish divergence, and we're still cross bullish on the stock RSI. And like I've been pointing out, every time it does that, the price goes up. So we're going up now. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I am still, until the stock RSI gets all the way back up here in the 90s, 95, I think Zbeck is going to continue its move up. What is up, Charmander? How you doing? What's up, David? Audio, video good here. Appreciate that. What's up, Alan? Zbeck cup and handle forming, is it? Yeah, possibly. I don't know. On the macro time frame for Zbeck, I'm bullish on it because, like I've been saying, bullish divergence. It doesn't have to repeat. I mean, it could just do nothing and drop back down and be bearish. But as long as I see what I see, I'm bullish on it right now. So hopefully this thing can run to a penny soon. We got Jat B. What's up, my man? AOS, please. Let's see. Here says, where's Slava? Wind pump? You talking about win the coin, or when are we gonna pump? What's up, Rep? AOS. I would imagine I haven't looked at anything in a couple days, so I'd imagine AOS is in the same spot. But there's still a bunch of coins that I would definitely buy right now. Oh man, AOS is coming down. Yeah, we're just bearish right now. Still technically bullish on AOS because you still are holding, So right now, technically your support is 35, but it could still easily come down to 31. So if you're holding AOS, 35 is your support, and there's a real good chance it's going to drop another 14% and hit 30, 31. But it's still holding the trend. We're still slowly grinding our way higher. Just we can never be bullish, it seems like. I mean, it's a slow, until we go vertical, it's just a slow grind right now. And we've been saying that. Because I do believe most of these coins, AOS being one of them, PNG, hit the spot we needed to hit down here, that was it. And now it's the slow grind up until we go straight up. So, I mean, at least me, I still got chances to get in if I want to. Especially on this pullback. You may get a wick down below 31, but I would say if it comes down to 31, that would be a real good spot to get in if you're adding to your position. And then AOS, what did we say? AOS to $5. So the 1272 is $4.40 almost, so $5 is in play. 14x from here on AOS. I mean, that's not bad. What's up, the how-to? How you doing? Oh, Slava's in the house. How you doing, my man? When are we gonna pump? Shit's been slacking. I'm all in on LCX, GFI, RWA seems legit this run. Yeah, they're gonna go up eventually. LCX is just like AOS. I think GFI wasn't looking too great the last time we looked at it. But what? We're almost in August, so we're almost there. We're almost there. I mean, and everything's heading in the right direction. I mean, there's some coins that are just going down and they're just making lower lows and lower highs and they don't look good at all. But LCX here is one of the ones that's just been grinding its way up. It's been slowly making the higher lows. It's exactly what you want to see here. So LCX looks good here. As for where's it going this cycle, what are we at, 10 cents? So LCX new high would be $1.30. So decent 12.5, 13x. If it goes higher than that, 18x up to $2. But it's doing like the rest of the market. It's just putting in a higher low once again. So right now 9 is your support, price to beat is 13, breakout over 18. But it doesn't look horrible. I think GFI and Math and some of the others. We haven't looked at SUKU in a while. What is GFI doing? Yeah, my mouse is still acting up. So on the macro chart for GFI, let's see, is this one of the ones that hit the final support level? So higher low is in play. Down below the macro 236, so you of course got to get over about 94 and then over $2. 94, $1.95 to be bullish. Yeah, and if we pull this here low to the high, we're holding support, holding that final 786 support at 55. It's just we're not doing anything. It's been going sideways for what, 5 months on GFI. But if I was ever going to buy GFI, this would probably be it. If it breaks down below 55, then it's never going back up. At least for a while. And GFI's in the same boat as all these other coins. I hope you guys get 10 to 20x's out of your coins. Where it got stuck last time is a 10x up to 640, and then a 786 retracement is $15 is a 21x, 22x. If you think it can hit $15, I think that was our target. Is about $15 for GFI, if I remember correctly. Slava says he's here. We got 18 people in the house. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but if I remember correctly, is it ZBCN also RWA? I actually looked at their website and looked into the coin a little bit here. BTC didn't finish this move. I don't understand why not. We got Eric for 2. I appreciate that, my man. Eric for the win. Ponky. Yeah, we'll go look at Ponky. I appreciate the 2. Yeah, Bitcoin's not done. I don't know. We'll go back down to the weekly charts here. We've been holding we're still holding support. So I am still bullish. Even though it's bearish right now. We're just putting in another wick. But as long as these weekly candles still hold, that's 116,900 almost. It's been holding for a month, a month now. It's just we're not at that point where we go straight. Ponky, I don't remember the last time we looked at Ponky. Did we look at it on here? MEXC. That's sitting on support. Same thing with Ponky here. This is either the bottom for a lot of these coins, or we're about to be super bearish, which I don't think is going to happen. So Ponky, weekly candle, macro chart, you just put in another higher low. Looking good here at about 12 pennies. This is exactly where I would buy in if I had to buy some of these coins. Could they drop still? Of course, but you are holding the 236.5 area. You're holding the trend. It doesn't look horrible. Low to the high. You've pretty much already hit the support, and now you're holding over the 618. So I would say as long as this one's holding over, what, 12, once you get over 14, you're bullish again. And then if it's going to run up and make a higher high and not go vertical yet, then possibly the next move up is going to take you up 170% to 32,618 and try to get over that level. But Ponky's not in a bad spot. Everything's down at the moment, it seems like, so even ZBCN's pulling back. So with everything being bearish right now, ZBCN holds up over that level we looked at. Then once we flip bullish again, I think ZBCN's going to start moving pretty good. This one to a new high, $1.73, so about $1.75, maybe $2 is a 14 to 15x for Ponky. I don't know, is Ponky on any big exchange? What's up, Dave F? How you doing? What's up, David? Cookie Dow. Zebek Network for the win. Yeah, I still think Silver. I think Zebek is still going to continue to run. I mean, not run because it's not really running right now, but it did have a move up. I think what it hit 5.7 or 5.8. We'll probably look at it multiple times. Yeah, it's just simply stuck at resistance right now. But let's see, 3-day. Oh yeah, we already had the 3-day candle close above. It looks like the 1272 above our channel here. So it's not looking horrible. If we can stay over the 0.0522 level, then we're in good shape. Solana just hit the golden cross an hour ago. So Solana's flipping bullish. DGen's not moving, but DGen's a good play. What are we, August? Yeah, someone said we should be bullish from August for the next, until we go up. What did I do? Yeah, DGen's doing the same thing everything else is doing, especially if we zoom out. We're putting in the higher lows once again, so nothing bullish, but it's giving us these last times to get in. Because you got to realize these are weekly candles. If we go to monthly candles, especially on the weekly, another couple of weeks pass, it's going to be September, and then there's really no time to drop and break these levels and go down. So right now, DGen is coming back down to the 618, still putting in a higher low, so just giving you another chance to get in at about 203, so another 6% drop is in play at the moment, 618. Man, I wish I had the money to get in. There's so many good coins right now to get in on, because we're getting closer to that time where there's not going to be another higher low put in. We're just going to start going up. DGen's one of them. I just don't understand the people on YouTube that are screaming bearish and we're never going up and it's over, because it doesn't look over to me. Yeah, if DGen rockets out of here, if I got DGen, I'm getting out at 10 cents. That's a 28x. Jesus, I can't wait to buy DGen. And if DGen hits a new high, 17, maybe 20 cents, you're looking at almost a 50x on DGen. All it has to do is this again, which I believe it will. DGen for the win. What other one did I see? Cookie Dow. Cookie, Velo. Oh, come on now. Zebek is not a rug pull. Cookie Dow. What is Cookie doing? Yeah, how you guys doing? Everyone doing all right? Yeah, the coins drop, and then people just, when you're losing money, it's hard to be bullish. Oh man, Cookie Dow doesn't look great here. The Cookie Dow, I don't know what their coin situation is, but it is a newer coin, so there's only a select few newer coins that I'm actually going to end up buying. Yeah, it's coming back down to the 618 here. It is trying right now. It's right there. It's about to put in a lower low from here. So we'll see how it plays out. But as long as you're below 16, 13 is your target for support. If it turns around, 16 is the price to get back over. So right now you could still drop 10 to 15%. But if it's for some reason puts in a higher low here, slightly, it's like right there, then you got to get back over 16, bullish back over 20. But yeah, if you do your research on Cookie Down, if they're actually gonna not do anything that's gonna ruin it, but new high on this one's 11x up to $1.60. So there's a good chance you tag a solid number like 2. Not bad. Almost a 14x from here. But it's still not bullish at the moment. Cookie Down, Solana, Velo. Yeah, what is Velo doing? We haven't looked at Velo in a while. Velo's another one. I think it's on Uphold, but I don't know where I can buy it, but Velo is another one. Oh man, Velo's coming down. Let's zoom out. Oh, must be the other chart. What happened to our Velo? I guess it is it. So Velo, I don't know why it's not on here, but we're just monthly macro chart looking at Velo just to see, taking out the noise to see what's happening. It looks like it's putting in the higher low bottom once again. So once you get back over 1.8, 2 pennies pretty much, this thing should move up. Resistance, top of the wedge here, 220% from here. So another one that's not in a bad spot, because more likely than not, it's probably going up there instead of going down. So 4.5 would be your next target. And as for, yeah, this is one of the coins that if it blasts out of here, it's gonna blast out of here. Because just to get to the 786 retracement at 45 cents, I mean, it looks very possible from where it is. Gets up here, gets over 4.5, holds, and then the market turns bullish. And people pile into the market. Velo, that's almost a 30x to 45 cents. Man, oh man. That's a large move for any coin. But if your moonshot on Velo, new high, would take you all the way up here for 150x to 21 bucks. Probably not going to happen, but we'll see. It'd be nice to hold a moon bag to that. See what happens. What's up, Cryptic Jared? How you doing, my man? In the house, still holding Myriad, ZBCN, Moonwell, and Natix. Moonwell's a good one. ZBCN. Yeah, I think ZBCN after, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but after doing a little bit of my own research on it, ZBCN may actually go high. He says we are fine. What's up, Joe? We are fine. August is promising. We're approaching alt season. I'm thinking a few more weeks before it starts. Man, I hope so. Uphold. Okay, it is on Uphold. What's up, Oct? Mog and Dogging Me. Yeah, Dogging Me is another good one. I just got to get in on the market and buy some of these coins before they all take off. And they're all at good prices to buy in. Yeah, Dogging Me's doing nothing. It's still a bullish looking macro chart in my opinion. It is starting to pull back again. It is still putting in higher lows. So it doesn't look horrible. You guys know this. We look at Dogging Me like what, 2 or 3 times every stream. Yeah, I guess if we draw up there, you're still holding the 0.5 support right now. So short-term support is 3048. Gotta get back over 5.3 and then bullish back over 6.5. But then as for Dogging Me, still grinding its way up. Top of the fib up to a penny and a half is from here a 34x. I can't wait to see what coin's gonna do large moves in almost like one monthly candle. 1 month or 1 week, they're just gonna be all the way up here. What's up, Rashad? How you doing, my man? QNT's up. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks. Love your love your content. Appreciate that. Yeah, I wish I could get back around to streaming every day again. I kind of miss it. What was the other coin? HNT. Are there any coins that are bullish right now? There's got to be at least one coin out there doing something. Helium. Yeah, is anyone going to buy helium? I think we've got a better chart. HNT. Hold on. I gotta go see what KuCoin. Screw it. Okay, it is on Coinbase. Alright, I didn't know helium was on Coinbase. I don't know where our chart is, so we're just gonna have to redraw it. Alright, let me leave this here for a moment. I'll be right back. I gotta see what my brother needs. He pulled up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So what are we looking at? Helium really quick from the high to the low on the just overall. Doesn't look horrible. Maybe it's one of the coins that hit the bottom. So it's down below the 236, so it is at resistance at $3 pretty much. You're above the 618, so it's kind of getting squeezed at the moment. We'll see how it plays out, but as long as you're below the 236 there, then it's going sideways. But maybe that's the bottom. Where's the price at? Is it going to drop 38%? Probably not. I just don't know. Helium is an older coin. So where is it going to end up? So it's holding the higher low, holding the trend line. So something like helium I would hold for probably a 5x or so. Yeah. 4.5x is the 618 retracement, so 786 retracement. If helium's going to run, $25 for almost a 9x. I don't think it's going to go higher than that, but if it does and you're holding helium for a moonshot, the new high 1272 about 170 is a, what is that, a 60x, so probably not going to happen. What's up, Rami? VRA. BNKR on base might be a hidden gem. I think we looked at that. I'm looking for it on deck screener. Let's see. VRA Loca did a god candle yesterday. I caught it pretty good. What is Loca? I don't think we've ever looked at that. Oh, it's on Coinbase. League of Kingdoms Arena. Have I ever looked at this coin? Holy. Yeah, you just never know when that's gonna happen. What did it do? Damn. You kidding me? This thing just did a 20, 30x? Yeah, see this right here? If we would have caught it right here, that's bullish. Man, if you would have bought in right here, what did you get? Yeah, it depends on where you bought in, but yeah, bam, 11x, 10x. Oh, man. Yeah, if you bought down here, you just got a 25x. Jeez. All right, what was that coin we were looking at? Oh, let me put it on VRA, and then I'll look at the banker coin. VRA is in the same boat. Is anybody going to buy Veracity? That's the question. It's down at the bottom and put in a higher low, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. That same formation we're seeing everywhere rather. But it is getting stuck. We'll just go here since we're on the weekly candles. Yeah, it's smacking into the 3-2 at the moment. So support is 1-4 and bullish once it gets over the 3-2 for a possible move up over 17. Zoom out. Oh, I put in a lower low. Yeah, if I was ever going to buy VRA, I mean, it hit the volume. We've seen this so many times with the volume area from way back there. It's hit, and then it's the bottom, and we start going up. So it could be the bottom for VRA, but it is an older coin, like I said, so where it got stuck before, yeah, it's almost a 10x just to get up to a penny and a half. So if you're lucky, 3 pennies would be a 20x from here. But first you got to get over 0.02 and then 0.05 to be bullish. Moonshot gamble play would be 30 cents for 193x. If Veracity does 193x, then we're all going to make it. Yeah, I'm getting behind on the chat here. I don't know what I missed. I think I remember XCN. Let's look at this banker on base. Banker on base. Oh, wow. Hidden gem, but it's already gone. Yeah, let me pull this up. Is this the right coin? Damn. Yeah, I can't do anything with this. It's just going. It's just bullish. It's going right now. 192,000 holders. Man. Yeah, hopefully this is the right coin. Yeah, this thing was curling up good. And then it just blasted out of here and it's still going. Damn. If we could have just caught this coin before it took off. This thing was coiled up. Look at the stock RSI. Yeah, but like I said, there's nothing I can do with this. We could put it on log scale and try to see what we can do. It's just, Come on. Oh. Yeah, hopefully it's the right coin. Let's just see what it's doing here. So if we would have drawn that there. Yeah, I mean, it looks like as long as you stay over 0074, this thing is still extremely bullish. And then resistance is coming up to right now, so 001, another 10%, you're going to hit resistance. If it blows through that, it's going to spike up another 50% to 0016. But it is bullish right now. I just wish I could catch something like that. We got 30 people in here, 30 minutes in. Yeah, it's probably going to be like a 45-minute stream, maybe an hour. So get them in while you can. Yeah, I think ZBTN's about to go to right one. I'm going to see if I can catch a retrace. Yeah, it would be nice to get a retrace for. Well, I guess there's a little baby wick on there, but it's so bullish right now, there's nothing I can do with it. I guess on the daily, I know you can't see it, but I'm just doing it real quick. So very short term, if this thing pulls back, just remember 3088. If it stays over 3088, then it's extremely bullish. On that banker coin. What's up, William? We got Angie. What's up? We got Angie for 2. I appreciate that. Hey, buddy. Stronghold and Reserve, please, both on base. Wait, Stronghold is on base? Maybe that's something else. Let me see if I can find them. I appreciate the 2. Keeps the dream alive. Thought you were talking about Stronghold. Oh, what? What? There's a Stronghold on base? Yeah, I don't see I don't know what you mean by Stronghold on base. There's no Stronghold on base. Yeah, just let me know what you mean. Is it the regular Stronghold we always look at? Reserve. You talking about RSR? Alright, hold on. Yeah, just let me know if you're talking about RSR and Stronghold, because we've covered those coins plenty of times. I did find Reserve on base, but there's no SHX on base. I don't see it. Unless I know, and it's just Stronghold is already on base. Could be the case. So we'll just cover it for a moment while I'm waiting for a response. But yeah, Stronghold's one of the coins that is very bullish. It's just like, well, you get the idea. It's like other coins, but yeah, I got stuck at resistance, put in a higher low. Every video that I've made and every time we've covered it, we've been bullish on it. And Stronghold's going to be a good play. But right now, it needs to get over 2.5. The 1272. And we go to ultimate chart. If I could click on anything. Man, I swear my computer, hopefully it makes it through the end of this run. Yeah, you held the trend, put in a higher low, the 236 at 009. So 9 is your support, and 26 is the price to beat. If you can get over that, you get a spike up to 4 pennies, 4.5, 100% move, so 2x. Yeah, Stronghold hits 40 cents. That's almost a 20x from here. I think that's very possible with Stronghold. Yeah, I'm bullish on Stronghold, Swift. But I do appreciate the 2. Okay, so we did stronghold. Alright, so RSR is on base now. Yeah, let me pull this up and you just tell me is this the right RSR? Everyone competes for money. It's time, money. I can't even read that. 81,000 holders. Yeah, just let me know if that one right there was the right one, and then we'll look at it. And again, as we're waiting, let's see. We have Cryptic for 2. I appreciate that. Can we look at Natix, possible triple bottom? Yeah, everyone please hit the like button. Oh, damn it. Who's texting me? But yeah, let me know if that's the right one. We're going to look at Natix for Cryptic. I appreciate that. Natix, what is Natix doing? Natix Network. Come on. Yeah, this is the one that's just it's just going sideways. I don't know if there's an older chart, but this is the Gate.io one. You're holding the 618 low to the high and your 382, so you do have double strong support here. 309. RSI is trying to reset, stock RSI. So you are holding support right now. If you can get back over this 618 high to the low, that's your breakout point for this to finally be over, but it's done that multiple times and it was never over. So back over 001, and then you can be bullish on it again. Natix Network. I mean, it's not a horrible chart. It's just been going completely sideways. So if this thing actually has holders and people are going to buy this thing, then it may surprise. Let's get this one off of the chart. But right now you're trying to hold bullish over the 382. What are we at? 309. So if this thing can hit a penny, that's a 13x almost. I have no idea where this thing's going to end up. Depends on where your target is. A penny, 2 pennies is your 20x, and then 3 pennies is your 35x almost. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, possible triple bottom, he says. Are you talking about the overall chart, or are you talking about here? Yeah, this is what we've seen many times, especially holding bullish over the 382. You're holding that 618, and you're going completely sideways, getting accumulated here. So I would imagine as long as you hold over 9, this thing's gonna have a nice move up soon. And just to hit a new high, possibly the 1272 at 203 would be a 3.5x from here, almost 230% move. But not a bad spot where it is. I appreciate the 2. Let's see if she answered. Let me do XCN really quick. XCN. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till you guys are excited and making money and everything's starting to go. One by one, they're popping off. What is XCN doing? Where were we looking at this at? The weekly? Yeah, XCN's still bullish here, even though it's pulling back. We're still holding. So we're going to pull this over here. As long as we're holding higher lows, we're holding the 0.5. Should be it, because we're making higher lows and we're getting stuck. Weekly candles are all getting stuck at the 236. So very bullish in this pattern. And it's only a matter of time before it gets squeezed. So what is this, a weekly candle? So by the time we pump, what is this got? 3 days left. So if it doesn't pump up, this thing needs to get over 2. Yeah, once XCN's over 2, it's too late to buy. It's going to probably shoot straight up to 5.5. And it's right on the trend. So if it holds here, not a bad spot to be adding or buying in. 300% move up. Damn, this thing's about to do a 4x. If I just had a couple $100 to throw on some of these coins, do a 3x long. Alright, so we got the right RSR. Let's see here. Alright, let me pull RSR back up. Not a bad looking chart on RSR. It's going sideways. It's putting in higher lows once again. So where do we want to start? Not the biggest respecter, but it is holding the trend and it is not looking horrible. So we'll do it that way. And then we'll draw one more. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, you've been bouncing along the 786, putting in higher lows. So right now it looks like support is 007, and then you need to get back over 008. And then clearly this thing's going to be bullish once it breaks these levels here. Pretty much a 3-2 at a penny. Once you get this thing over a penny, then it's going to start moving, in my opinion. And then RSR to the moon. Let's see. Damn. 786 retracements of 10x to 7 pennies. And then if it blasts out of here and hits 50 cents, you're looking at about a 68x. Man, if I could get a leverage position and get like a 20x, I would be extremely excited. Oh, yeah. What are we looking at? Onyx. Yeah, Onyx is looking good where it is. Ooh, excuse me. What did you say about FIDA? FIDA is looking ready to break out. What's up, Antonio? Yeah, if that's the bottom, I guess. There's nothing bullish on this chart, but you never know when these coins are just going to go. You did cross bullish on the monthly stock RSI. Let's see where you're getting stuck. So macro, you got to get over 32 and then up to 96 to be bullish. Yeah, smacking right into your first resistance here. Trying to get over, but you do have a wick. So if it can stay over 9.9, pretty much 10 cents, then bottom end, bullish over about 14.5, 15. And then whatever this is, 618 retracement, a large move up to 580. If that's the bottom, that is a close to a 60x. Yeah, I mean, not a bad. I mean, if that's the bottom, 10x up to $1, just to hit the 3-2 and get stuck and be bearish. What's up, Ricky? Yeah, we did banker, my man. We just did banker. Can't do anything with it because it's so bullish right now. It's just going. The only thing I said on banker, resistance is coming up in about a 10% move up to 2011 if you're holding. And yeah, it already moved across. Yeah, it already moved up past my fib I have drawn, so I can't really draw anything on it. If you had to guess right now, as long as it stays over 309, it's still bullish on that banker coin. But it's bullish and going already. So if you're gonna chase green candles, whoever's, because a couple people already asked for that one, then by all means, not financial advice. But it's too late. Once it has a candle like that spawned in, you can't. I'm not gonna buy it. I already went. Damn. Should have just bought in while it was down or going still. But yeah, we're 45 minutes in, so I told you guys at the beginning it wasn't gonna be long. Just wanted to get on here so you guys still know that we're alive on the channel here. I appreciate you guys, and one of these days I'm gonna try to get back to longer streams, hopefully. But yeah, here's the banker coin. Banker for the win. Banker, man, if you bought Banker, congratulations. I just need to buy a coin that does that. Yeah, it's still bullish. I mean, there's really nothing to say on it. Damn. Congratulations if you're holding. Just know you're coming up to resistance right now. But it's not there quite yet. But don't be afraid to take profits, you guys. You guys know that. That's my plan. You guys know I'm going to start taking... Man, if I had Banker and I made profit on it here, I'm out. That's a large candle. And then I'll just go to something else that's at the bottom. But when you have a large candle like that, there's a real good chance it's going to pull back. It could keep going still, but at some point it's going to pull back. So I want you guys to make money. Because like me, I don't want to have to do this again. At least be poor and having to look at crypto next time. But let's see. Yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming in. I do appreciate the couple of super chats. 45, already over 45 minutes. Went really fast today. But I do have to start getting things ready for work. I got to get up at 4 in the morning. Got to figure everything out. But I do appreciate you guys in here. And we'll see how the weekend goes. Hopefully the weekend goes by fast for me and it's bullish for you guys. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. None of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good luck. Be careful out there. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.